끼나 반갑습니다. 오늘은 또 더쇼 다이아몬드 다이너스티 모드를 해볼 건데요. 일단 스쿼트는 제가 좀 짰어요. 짰는데 일단 이 모드는 퀘스트가 되게 중요한 거라 가지고 저도 이거를 다 깨야 되더라고요. 그러면 이제 퀘스트로 완료하면서 이제 카드들을 주는 거라서 이런 식으로 퀘스트를 깨는 건데 이런 카드를 받아야 되거든요. 계속 받다 보면은 이 카드 5개를 모으면은 저기 오른쪽에 저기 92짜리 카드를 받을 수 있고, 그러니까 이런 식으로 퀘스트를 다 깨야 돼. 이 게임 자체가 뭐 현질을 해서 뭐 얻을 수 있는 건 아니고요. 그래서 일단 그 중에서 오늘은 CC 사바시아를 얻기 위해서 싱글 모드에서 자 이런 카드들을 보상으로 준다는 거거든요. 미니 시즌 그리고 사바시아를 얻기 위해서 이거는 뭐지? 미니 시즌에서 클래식 모드 말고 U 시리즈 하던 게 이거네. 일단 이거를 깰 거예요. 이거를 깨야 돼. 여기서 우승을 해야지. 아, 이 게임은 이제 더쇼 25 더쇼 25라고 이제 야구 게임입니다. 메이저리그. 아, 시즌 너무 오랜만이네. 자, 여기서 베테랑으로 깨봅시다. 투수는 게리콜. 타수는 제가 짜놓은 대로네.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's New York taking on.
가보자.
So almost ready to get underway. And on the mound now, Clay Buchholz.
이거는 미니 시즌.
This guy usually turns in a very
Mini
good
button.
outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the
우승을 안
mound.
하고.
Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Catcher, number 28, Austin Wells.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
타이밍만 떨어지네.
Sliced hard, but fouled down the left side. Next pitch is outside. One out, base is empty. Look out.
몸에 맞는
That
거.
fastball drilled him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Number 99.
Here comes Aaron Judge. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
좋아.
And a
이거
go-ahead
이기기만
run
하면
into
돼.
scoring position. 1 away.
좋아요.
2 on, 1
Cody
out.
Bellinger.
Here comes Cody Bellinger.
아,
And that one fouled off.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a foul ball.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
2 on, 1 out. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. Late on that fastball. Wells on second. Judge on at first with 2 down. That's off the mark, and the count even 1-1. In the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though. On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. Two outs. To 90. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Craig Biggio. And that one is lifted in the air. O'Neill sizing this one up. Makes the grab. And there's one down. Alfonso Soriano, the next to hit.
Alfonso Soriano.
You know, Boog, it's nice to see Garrett Cole on the mound today. He finally won a Cy Young Award in 2023, and for a while there, he seemed like the best pitcher in baseball without the award.
1-1.
Next offering is in for a strike.
And Cole's Cy Young Award season wasn't a huge surprise either. He led the American League in innings pitched and ERA. Good things usually happen when you put those two things together, and it certainly worked out for him.
Babe Ruth stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Next pitch misses. Now 2-0.
2-0.
There's a swing and a miss. 2 outs, base is empty. Hot shot to third. Throws to first in time. That's the inning. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Matt Strom.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
High fly ball out to left field. Soriano hauls it in for the out. And now the center fielder, Mickey Mantle. Towards first. And he takes it himself for the out. Up to the plate steps DJ LeMahieu.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
That one misses, and that's ball 1.
1-0.
Now this is in the air down the line. Soriano in pursuit, and he makes the catch. And that's the third out.
이거 저는 잘 쳤는데 이거 르메이유 힘이 딸리네. 황호 형
And
타자가
welcome
아니라.
back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning, and now the first baseman, Richie Sexson. Swings through that one for strike 1.
It's 0-1.
And that one misses up and in. Now 1-2. He goes down looking. Here's Juan Soto. On the inside corner for a strike. No score here in the second.
Third change-up.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Now it's the shortstop, Cal Ripken Jr. That one blasted deep to right. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at
점수만 안
bat.
주면 돼. 점수만 안 주면 돼.
Now running at second
Ian
base,
Hamilton taking over on the
number
mound.
2. Right. Terrace.
난이도
Here is
베테랑입니다.
Jim Edmonds
1-0.
in the dirt. And no movement on the bases. It's ball one. Man at second. Pitch in the dirt. And it's 2-0.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that.
This one's
안 돼, 안 돼.
well, way back there. And it is gone. He made him pay for that one. It's 2-0. Here comes Max Muncy.
아니 씨발 존나 잘 치네. 뭐야?
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
와.
And a swing and a miss there.
Good
Look at that
sink
double.
on that fastball out of the hand. Look.
Oh, that's a strikeout.
와.
So coming into the game now on defense, Bryce Terang. He's in at shortstop. So they turn to their closer, John Franco.
Now
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
number 2.
Derek Jeter digs in now.
Derek.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Muncy sends it to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting.
So it's their last chance in this one.
마지막
Austin
코어까지
Wells now at
코어까지
the
몰라.
plate.
끝날 때까지 끝난 게 아니지.
First
One ball,
pitch,
no
not
strikes.
close.
Ball.
아 속는다 이 새끼야. 공 추잡스럽게 주네 진짜.
And another ball.
Pressure
Wow.
mountain right here with the tying run and the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
And a big swing and a miss.
어 싱커 오케이.
3 balls, no
Okay.
strikes.
They're down to their final strike.
Counts full.
Franco is just one strike away. Lifted to left, and that should do it. And that is the ball game.
In a 3-inning game, a 2-0 win can sort of feel like a mini blowout.
이거 우승을 해야 그 사과시아 받을 건데 큰일 났네. 루키로 한번 할게요. 아 일단 첫 게임이라서 루키로 한번 하고 할게요. 클레멘스. 아니 졌는데 나이스라니.
Coming up on the first pitch.
Rodo
And on
Clement.
the hill here today, Roger Clemens. And Singy, he's a workhorse. Loves pitching deep into his starts.
He has a great ability to command a game, Boog, but in order for that to happen today, he's got to limit damage, make smart pitches, and avoid big innings. If he were a golfer, we'd say he needs to avoid any double bogeys out there, and if he does, his scorecard is going to look pretty good at the end of the day.
Chisholm
시즌 2야.
on to first. And the first out of the game is an easy one. Matt Holliday getting ready to hit.
Well, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. O'Neill snags it for the second out. So digging in, Terry Pendleton. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
And he grounds one to the right side. And it goes just foul. chases the fastball up the ladder.
이 무브먼트가 다르니까.
Here's the shortstop at the
자,
plate.
무조건
Derek
이기면
Jeter.
루키인데 무조건 이겨야 돼. 루키니까.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Wood on the move. And there's one down. Now the catcher up to hit. Austin Wells.
Wells.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
0-1's the count.
타이밍 맞았네.
Just off the outside edge. And 1-1.
잘 맞았다.
Line drive.
아니,
Makes the
왜 이래?
catch. And that quickly 2 away.
Batting third.
It's
the
Aaron
left
Judge
fielder,
now.
Aaron.
너무 잘
야.
때렸는데.
Swings through that.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays
0-1.
patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Back here in San Diego, new inning getting started. And here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Hit in the air, center field.
원수 플라이.
Makes the grab, one down. And here's the catcher, Mike Piazza.
이해하자.
Fastball for a strike. On the ground right side. And that chance handled. Got him on the off-balance throw. Piazza out in the play.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
오케이.
O'Neal throws it in for the third.
나이스, 나이스 수비.
Back here at Petco Park. Bellinger up to hit. Halladay back to work. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. And that is out of play.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
잘 맞았다.
And a base hit on
잘
the
맞았다.
line. And a good start to the inning.
오케이.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right
That
there.
is good.
Just a
The
solid swing.
designated hitter.
Adrian
Johnson.
Moore gets the call from the pen.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. Fastball is outside.
맞다, 빨라. 은선진한테는 한번 걸리면 갑니다, 그냥.
Nobody out.
Yes,
Runner
he was.
first. And there's a ball. Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy at first. He's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else.
Runner on the go. Oh, now this
좋아,
one gets rid of the
좋아.
plate.
아, 나이스. 타이밍.
Wild pitch and into second moves the go-ahead run.
Heads up base running right there.
이제 안타 치면 1점이야.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty
아,
easy one right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Batting fifth. The second baseman. Jr.
아, 교체를 할 수 있습니다. 잘 빠는 애가 없네.
Making a move at first. Entering is the pinch
아니
runner.
너무
Yandy
느리니까
Diaz.
교체하라고 이제 문 것드네요.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
좀 하나 치자.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
스플리터. 스플리터.
Strike two.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
And that's in the dirt.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
나이스.
On the ground, a
맞아,
second might
맞아.
be two. There's one. Over to first.
오우, 살았다. 와,
Digging in is the
일단
switch-hitting
위험
outfielder,
정도는 제거한다.
Mickey
도로 일단 바로 뛰자.
Runner takes off. Strike in there. Safe at second.
잘 될 확률은
Easily
없어.
steals the bag. Bellinger, the runner at third. Chisholm at second with one away. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to...
On the ground to third. Throw on to Freeman, and there are two outs.
Good slider inside right there.
New pitcher on now,
안타
Deadly
하나만.
Nunez. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
안타 하나만.
DJ LeMahieu swings through it for strike
Oh.
one.
The count.
긴장하면 안 되는데.
Swings through that one for strike two.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
One ball.
This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it, but no advance from the runners.
하나만 치면 된다. 루메이유.
The pitch to LeMahieu.
야!
Up the middle. Now the throw first on the run. And very nicely done for the out.
와, 타구속도 실화가 이거 완전. 와,
And we're back. And now the shortstop, Adrian Beltre.
와, 진짜 개어이없네.
And that's in for a strike.
Now just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
Swing and a miss. And that is strike two.
Two strikes.
Just
아,
missed.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the...
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1.
Next offering upstairs. Just missed.
맞아.
Swing and a miss. And that's strike two.
Two strikes.
Strike three, and that's two in a row. So two down now, and here is Eric Davis. In the air to left center. Mantle on his way over. And that'll do it.
와, 무조건 오픈한다.
And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the last of the third. And now the right fielder, Paul O'Neill. And the first offering is not close. That one to first, and that goes foul. Headed down the line. And that drops foul. Line to left, down the line, and it's foul. At the belt and fires. And fastball misses outside for a ball. And that's ball two. And that's outside.
와, 나이스 타임. 이거 나가자.
Up the middle.
아,
And he can't come up with it.
좋아. 나이스
And he's
핀체.
going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score.
The batter,
The batter will be the shortstop, Derek Jeter. He's 0 for 1.
포구 노리고. 더블스틱.
Runner on the go. Now fly
좋아.
ball.
달려.
This one could be
그렇지.
trouble.
달려.
Gets by him.
좋아. 달려.
Across This is the winning run. They walk it off, and that officially makes it a perfect game. What a way to do it.
So excited to see a team walk it off. Not so much fun if you're on the other side, but what a great way to...
And a one.
아, 루키가 내한테 딱 맞는 것 같은데. 일단 루키 좀 해볼까. 아. 야기 스타디움 맥스 프리드 가보자.
Now it's the right fielder, James Wood. Nobody on his team has been better at driving in runs this season, Singy. Little chopper rolls foul. And a foul ball. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Now the number 2 hitter, Matt Holliday. That one fouled off. 1 out, base is empty. For those of you tuning in who might be new to the GBL, it stands for the Global Baseball League. It's an 8-team league that plays what many consider a mini season.
It's baseball, but it's different, that's for sure.
That one misses. The count now 2-2. What do you mean by it's different?
Well, the 28-game season, it changes everything. You don't have a lot of time for losing streaks or slumps in this league, especially with only 4 teams reaching the postseason.
And now Terry Pendleton. Swing and a miss as he was out front. The shortened schedule sort of forces teams to start hot and stay hot the entire season.
Exactly. You don't ease into it. The GBL ain't a marathon. It's a sprint.
Next offering upstairs. Fans another. And
바로
back
초반부터
at Yankee
선수를 내자.
Stadium. Leading off, Derek Jeter. That to right.
떨어지는 않다.
And it drops in. So a man on base to start the inning. Here's the catcher, Austin Wells. Line drive, caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Tag out. Piazza with a great throw. Comes up empty.
Good pitch down around the knees. You want to be there all game. In a park like this, a pop-up sometimes will carry out.
Up and in, and that's ball 1. Fastball right back to the mound. Over to first. Judge out on the play. Back in the Bronx. Second inning set to go. Here is Freddie Freeman. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. And the lefty with the 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Just off the inside edge. Making 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. Stepping in, Mike Piazza. Curveball drops in there. Second inning here, no score. Softly hit to third. LeMahieu gets it to first.
Let's go.
Piazza out in the play. Now it's the second baseman, Paul Molitor. And a breaking ball misses outside. Late on that fastball.
1-1.
Ground ball right side. Bellinger takes it to the bag, and it's a one. Back now and a new arm on the mound to start the bottom of the second. Adrian Morejon.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
That's hard hit on the
아,
line.
너무
Pulls it down and he
cis었다.
makes the catch. One
That
away.
is fit. The
And here
designated
is
hitter,
Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton.
아, 잘 쳤어.
Everything came together for him. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
Substitution now at first base. Pinch running here. Yainer Diaz. One down. Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Strike one.
슬라이더.
0-1's the count.
Man at first, one away. Late that time, and it's strike two.
With two strikes,
0-2.
may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
On the ground at second, might be two. Here's Beltre for one, and that's all they'll get.
Feel that they weren't overzealous there. Just take the
New pitcher now, Edniel Nunez. First offering, runner goes. Pitch inside. Oh, save. That's a stolen base.
이거 한타 같이
And the
하면
go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Fought off foul.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Swing and a miss.
1 ball,
and
2
it's
strikes.
1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Chisholm on at second with 2 down. And here's a slow roller. Beltre whips it to first on the run. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang.
어,
play
세발
to end.
이거.
Back in the Bronx. Top half of the
아, 진짜.
new pitcher coming on, the veteran, Fernando Cruz. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And now 1-2. Got him swinging. And one away in the top of the third. And fouled off. Top of the third, no score. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Now it's going to be Eric Davis. First offering misses badly for ball 1.
He starts him with the fastball, and that's a pitch that's right in his wheelhouse. You need to be careful against him with that one.
Strike.
Next offering is in for a strike. Fights it off. He'll see another. Got him looking. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, here's the third baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Third baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Fouled off down the right side.
좋아, 잘 맞.
Line drive, base hit. And now the winning run is on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
That misses, and now it's even 1-1.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Banging a ground ball off the middle. That's a base hit. Throw comes in, and the winning run moves up to second with nobody out. And now here is Derek Jeter. 1-for-1 with a single so far. Double steal. That one down the line, but it kicks foul.
서브 체인지.
Next pitch is
나이스
downstairs.
나이스. 아기 너무 스틸.
Next
안돼 돌아가.
Here comes the throw to second, 2. It beats him back to first. It's a triple play. Back here in New York, on to the 4th. And now the right fielder, James Wood. There's a strike.
이후에
Late with the swing there.
이후에 한명 있으니까.
Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the back.
그렇지.
Got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Matt Holliday will hit next. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. Just not able to square it.
Jake Cousins takes over on the mound. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Pitch misses. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. With the go-ahead run standing at second. And here in extra innings. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So up next, Terry Pendleton. Swinging a foul back, and that's out of play. Strike 2.
Great velocity at 97 at the top of the zone.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
That one the other way, and foul ball.
와.
Looking for the K.
싱크 너무 좋다. 자, 이제 기회다.
They hand the ball over
무조건
to
넣어야
him.
된다.
And now Austin Wells. 0-for-1 with a
The
flyout.
catcher, Austin Wells.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
That's a scary one when it's riding up above the letters. Looked to me like he just tried to overthrow the fastball a little bit.
Judge takes the ball as he stands in for the second time.
1-0 count. Look for him to be aggressive here. You got some runners on base, an opportunity to catch a mistake and put some runs up on the board.
This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Judge waits, and it's fouled off. They'll do it again. With the winning run standing at second here in extra innings. To short, could be 2.
좋아.
Make the play.
Just a clutch at bat right there. Big time swing when this team really needed it. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Here comes the 0-1. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he
drilled in
이거는 뭐
right center.
그렇겠다.
Drops into the glove. Runners tied up from second to third. The winning run crosses the plate, and they walk it off.
이렇게 하면
1-0 the final for Chris Singleton.
애들 경험치도 쌓으면서 앤디 패티 오
Ready to go? Here's the shortstop at the plate, Derek Jeter. This to center field. That one gets down for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
자, 도로 뛰고 다른 공이면 타격을 하고 아니면
And
도로만
here's the
뛰고
catcher, Austin
Number 28,
Wells.
Austin Wells.
다른 공이면 타격.
Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second.
타격.
That's
다른
ripped into the
공이랑 타격.
outfield. That's down. One hops off the wall. Here's the throw.
좋았어.
And he's into second with nobody out.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Jeter on third. Wells stands at second. No outs. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2.
나갔다.
Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous.
안 나갔어.
And he hits a ground ball right side.
어?
Play at the plate. Not in time. He's safe. And it's 1-0. So runners at the corners. Nobody out. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger.
저지 도로만 뛰자.
Judge on the run. Swing and a miss.
그렇지.
Safe at second, and that was not close. Ground ball to the right side. To the plate. Save. And they lead by 2. The new pitcher in the game, Edwin Diaz.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here.
Bellinger goes. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. No outs. Runners at first and third. Runner on the go again. There's a ball.
Okay.
Throw to second. Great jump. And that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Squeezes it. Both runners tagging. Throw is offline, and he scores. And they're up by 3. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Swung out, belted. Deep. That one went back there, and that one's going to land not so much here, but here. And they add to the lead. It's 5-zip. Here's the center fielder, Mickey Mantle. On the ground, right side. Steps on first for the out. Now it's LeMahieu up to hit.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Swing and a ball popped in the air, and that'll get down for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Now it's the right fielder, Paul O'Neill. Swing and a ground ball. The underhand flip, nicely done for the out. Now, Ryan Roberts. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
5-run lead after their first at bat. That is huge at this point, but you've got to keep the attitude to keep your foot on the gas. Don't let that team back in this ball game. Cruise to the finish line, but do it with intention.
And they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Beltre, the next to hit, misses outside, ball one. And that drops in for a strike. No outs, runner on second. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. They get it in quickly, so it'll be nobody out with runners at the corners. Now here is Larry Walker. And that's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-2's the count.
Got him looking for the strikeout. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. Barry Larkin in the box now. No balls and a strike. Gets him to chase after that one. Runners are at the corners, 1 away.
Strike.
That's 2 in a row. And now Willie McCovey. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
And a swing and a miss. Runners on first and third, 2 away. There's another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Pitching.
Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Jeff Hoffman. And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Foul ball there. On a line, base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center. Austin Wells now at the plate. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. In the air, left field, down the line, and there's one down. Aaron Judge comes to the plate now. We think of home runs when we see Judge, which makes sense because, well, he hits a lot of them.
Yeah, you're right about that, Boog. In fact, Judge hit 300 home runs before he reached 1,000 hits. The only other player in MLB history to do that was Mark McGwire.
I think of home runs with that guy, too.
Yeah, same.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3.
Now batting, the first
and up
baseman,
to the plate
Cody
comes Cody Bellinger. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag. And back now at Singer Stadium. And now, Torrey Hunter. Pettit back to work. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Pettit Not a big strikeout guy, but still very effective as far as starting pitchers go.
잘 패스트
One of
볼.
those guys that involves the defense and really gets them involved in the
좋아,
action.
좋아.
That misses.
Double
1-2 to count.
He moves the ball around all the quadrants of the strike zone and will add and subtract velocity. And because of that, he gets the weak contact.
체력이 없다. 와, 씨. 팀 힐.
On the mound now,
이
Tim
그
Hill.
언더
And he's got a
투수네.
nice lead to work with, so he
Now
should come in
pitching.
throwing
어머,
strikes,
어머,
attacking these hitters.
Luis Gonzalez
알렸어.
now at the plate as he swings through strike one. That one pushed to the left and foul.
싱카.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there
제구가 너무 안
sometimes.
좋네.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
맞춰도 그 위치로 안 들어간다. 와, 가운데로 몰리네.
And they'll do it again.
아, 얘는 버려야겠다. 되겠다. 생일판.
Ian Hamilton on the pitch here.
석구가
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon in big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
They say you win.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
우연을 잘 해놨어. 오심.
Swings and misses.
9마일까지 나오거든.
Pitching.
We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Robert Suarez.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Pitch misses there, and it's 1-1.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And that's the first
홈런
out.
있는 시종.
Chisholm now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there.
102마일. 와.
Swing and a foul out of play.
He's got one already tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if he pops another one here.
One down, base is empty. Lifted in the air, right center field. Walker on his way in. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. 2 down. And now the center fielder, Mickey Mantle. There's the strike. 2 outs, base is
0-1.
empty. Swung out, belted. Deep.
이제
That
알겠다.
one went back there, and that one's gonna land not so much here, but here. A solo shot. It's 6-0. So 2 down, and
Yeah,
now it's
알겠어.
DJ LeMahieu digging in. Up the middle. Oh, he gloves it from his knees. The throw. Throw sails over his head at first. And it's going to wind up out of play. He's 0 for 1.
맞나?
Lifted in the air down the left side. And that'll fall for a base hit. The throw in. It's off the mark, and he scores.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing.
There goes the runner. And first offering is fouled off. O'Neal off of first with 2 away. Runner goes again. And that one fouled off. The 0-2. Runner goes again.
Ball 1.
Pitch misses. Carter's throw. Not in time. Stolen base. Ripped on a line to center. Hunter makes a nice running.
좋아. 3회만 막으면
Back
끝.
here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
Do you collect baseball cards?
You know, when I was a kid, I used to put them in my back tire of my bicycle so it would sound like a motorcycle. Probably ruined some good cards back then, but don't really have much of a collection. The other day I came across a binder that my wife had in one of the drawers, and my son's got some baseball cards, so we'll be looking to see if there's any kind of retirement income in there.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. So my dad told me that he had a bunch of Mickey Mantle rookie cards and a whole bunch of valuable cards, and his mom tossed them because, what did she know? So I made my mom keep all my baseball cards, and I really don't have any that are valuable. And that story stunk by me. Anyway, Chisholm, and they're down to their last out. And the batter will be the shortstop, Barry Larkin. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. On the ground to third, into the outfield, base hit. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. Tag, got it. And it's the ball game.
Well, we saw complete domination in this one. The offense exploded for a blowout, and then the pitching staff nails, locked down the opponent. This team.
야, 우리 우승하는 거 아이가? 이 정도면 뭐 타격감 너무 좋은데 지금? 지금 4위네 4위. 루이스 힐 선발.
Ready to go now, and now the shortstop, Derek Jeter. On the ground right side.
아, 이제 반응 너무 빠르다. 반응 너무 좋아 지금. 일단.
The 0-1. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike. Seeing one thing visiting teams always chat about before playing in this stadium is the dimensions of the outfield wall. Doesn't take much to hit one out. Larkin fires across the diamond, one up, one down. Austin Wells getting ready to hit.
Yeah, only 307 down the left field line and 325 and right. It's a great park for right-handed pull hitters, and the deepest part of the park doesn't take up much space.
This is a hitter's park, no doubt. Takes it himself. Quick start to this afternoon's action. 2 gone. Aaron Judge at the plate. Judge rips that one.
Gone!
You can kiss it goodbye. That'll fire up the dugout, and just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0. So 2 away with nobody on. Now at the plate, Cody Bellinger.
올렸네요. 힘으로.
In the air, left field, down the line. Gonzalez settles under it, and now it's the switch hitting second baseman Ryan Roberts. And he lays down a bunt, and it's just foul. That's close. And a bunt towards third, down the line, and it's foul. Just misses there.
This is a batter who clearly performs better in day games. I don't know why, but his numbers generally back it up.
Got him swinging. Yeah, the batter now, Adrian Beltre.
그리고 가끔씩 꽂아넣는 무브먼트가 큰
Swing
슬라이더.
and a miss.
트리플입니다.
0-1's the count.
And that's off the inside edge. And the count even 1-1. Right through there for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
On the ground, and it goes just foul. Strike 3, that's 2 in a row. And now the right fielder, Larry Walker. And a foul ball. 2 out, space is empty. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Got him. Strikes out.
Pitching.
Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Andres Munoz.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Line drive.
문현수도 빠른 공이
Fires over to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
0-2 is the count.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. 2 down, bases empty. Next to hit, Mickey Mantle. Popped up. Carter in position. And puts the squeeze on that one.
당했네.
Bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's the shortstop, Barry Larkin. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Off to a good start for the leadoff now.
Wastes no time there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Willie McCovey, the next to hit, takes high for ball 1. Larkin aboard here at first with nobody out. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run! That's worth the price of admission. It's 2-1. Now here is Torrey Hunter. Fernando Cruz gets the ball now.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Cruz ready to fire now. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add on. It's 3-1. Luis Gonzalez will hit next. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Foul ball. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So digging in, Carlos Pena. To third, LeMahieu is there. Throw to first in time. 2 out, space is empty. And now the catcher comes up to him. Gary Carter. And a swing and a miss. Next offering is in for a strike. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Struck him out looking. Back now.
무조건 이거 하면은 무조건 높여야 되네.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen there on downwind. So this game is going to plan more or less. Let's see if he can
jump throw across his body, and they get the
왜 이렇게 느려?
Now it's the right fielder, Paul O'Neill. He's currently the team leader in runs batted in.
다시. 괜찮아.
And there's a strike.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Swing.
이거는 잘 맞다, 잘 맞다.
Left center field.
빗맞은
And
않다.
it falls.
잘 맞았는데 잘 맞은. 빗맞은 않다.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
O'Neill at first, one gone. Line drive, leaps it, he's got it. The tag, and that's the ball game.
Kind of a strange win, only 3 hits, so they definitely weren't firing on all cylinders there. Great pitching, really kept them in it and gave them a chance.
And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi saying so long.
아씨. 결과네. 몇 등이고 4등. 잠시만. 우리 이거 순위 어떻게 보면 순위. 지금 프로분 4등 위에까지 올라가야 되니까 4등만 이 정도 계속 유지하면 우승하고 카바시아를 얻는데. 베테랑 쪼려가지고 못하겠는데 이거. 자, 게리콜 등판할 때는 무조건 이겨줘야지. 무조건 이겨줘야지.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Derek Jeter.
맞아, Jeter. 잘 맞았구나.
Tosses to first, and an easy out to start the game.
아,
Now the
컸구나.
number 2 hitter, Austin Wells.
줄 알고.
And strike one to the catcher.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Swing and a miss.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
1 ball.
Breaking ball misses down and away. You know, Singy, it's easy to wonder if fans truly understand the impact travel has on players in this league.
It's fun to play home games in the GBL, but you're gearing up for long travel days whenever you hit the road. Makes recovery a little more tricky, and it's just really
오, 씨, 안 나갔다, 안
time-consuming.
나갔다. 나이스. 다음 타자 서지.
On the
아,
ground at first,
볼이잖아.
Bagwell.
뭐 이런 새끼야 다 있노.
2 up, 2 down. And now big number
제구가 안
99, Aaron
되는 애구만.
Judge.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
We've heard of athletes working out on a team flight even when teammates are trying to sleep. So I wouldn't be surprised if someone tries to install a batting cage on a plane sometime soon.
Well, at that point, you might as well break the fungo bat out and start taking ground balls mid-flight as well.
To the shortstop at second, but it pulls him off the base.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Here's Cody Bellinger. He was late there, strike one. Singy, be honest. Did you know what continent you were on when you woke up this morning?
Not until I saw what we were having for breakfast.
잘 맞다.
It's out to center field.
들어가.
His glove. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
오케이.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field.
Runner takes off, pitching for a strike.
벨린스
Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
High leg kick hangs in the air, but he read it nicely, and now in scoring position to add on to this lead.
And a big swing from Stanton.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he got him.
괜찮아. 일단 1점 냈으니까.
And now the right fielder, Roberto Clemente. And that one fouled off.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Finish.
And a good eye there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And ring him up, says Patrick Johnson. That's a strikeout. Here's the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. That one pulled foul. Swings through that.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Grounds one to short. Gets it to first. 3 up, 3 down.
pitching.
Welcome back,
Oh,
and we've got a new
oh,
arm on the mound to start the second.
Chapman.
Aroldis Chapman.
And we all know about his slider. It's just
The second
filthy,
baseman.
man. And
Yeah.
one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
100마일 나오고 싱크도 100마일 나오고.
Broken back,
방망이가
and it's popped
부서지면서
up. And there's one down.
3루 성공.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Mickey Mantle.
잘 맞아.
And first offering is fouled off.
슬라이더였네. 이게 직구 때문에 계속 방망이가 빨리 나가네. 와, 씨.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Not
One ball,
close with that
2
one.
strikes.
And that is ball one. On its way to the corner.
오케이.
And a foul ball. One out, bases empty. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field.
훅 떨어지면
And
그러면
that'll fall for a
안타.
base hit.
저 중견수가 되게 느리네.
Still able to come through
Man,
behind in the
come on.
count right there. To me,
Beautiful.
it's just a really
The third
controlled,
baseman,
balanced
DJ.
swing. He wasn't trying to do too much.
Runner on the go. Pitch
Oh, that's it.
misses. Throw to second, and he's out.
와, 아웃이라고?
Swing and a miss. Strike one.
It might be time
I
to
got a ball,
choke
one
up a
strike.
little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Now
2
one
balls,
miss.
1 strike.
And there's a foul ball. 2 outs, base is empty. Hit on the ground to short. Seager.
이거는 세이프.
Throw not in time. It's an unlikely infield single.
Batting ninth, the right
Now it's the
fielder,
right
number
fielder,
21,
Paul O'Neill.
Paul O'Neill.
Now he breaks his back.
또 부서졌어.
And that is that. Back here at Wales
뭐야,
Park.
오타니네?
Bottom of the second. Here's Shohei
이거
Ohtani.
무서운데.
Cole back to work. There's a strike.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that
one's the count.
pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
That's a strike. And it's nothing in two.
역습으로 마무리.
0-2 is the count.
떨어지는 공으로 마무리. 오케이.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout. And the batter now, Edgar Martinez. And that drops in for a strike. Ball one there.
이거 쓰레기 없다.
And that is out of play.
슬라이더.
Ball that's outside.
안 나왔어. 다시 역습. 오케이.
Connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Batting sixth,
And the
the
batter will be the shortstop,
shortstop.
Kyle Seager.
Seager.
Swing and a miss.
에이스
One.
다운 면모를 보여줘.
0-1.
게리콜.
And there's a strike.
역습 하나 더. 떨공.
And a ground ball to first. Bellinger takes it himself, and it's a one. We're back to start the third, and there's a new
Lee
arm on the
Smith.
mound. Lee Smith.
와,
Pretty tight game,
무기대
so they're
영웅이네요.
looking for quality pitches out of him right
어,
here.
이제
Got to do his
그
best to keep the score
슬라이더가
right
기가
where it is.
막히었어. 옛날 전설. 와,
Ground ball left side. Toss to Bagwell. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Austin Wells digs in now. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time.
가기 좋을 거란 말이지.
Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0
0-1's the
1.
count.
바로 쳐야 되네.
And strike two.
0-2.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. 2 down, bases empty. Here is Aaron Judge.
자,
That one ripped, but
늦다.
foul.
늦어.
Well, he gave up on that
Oh,
pitch
it's
early,
middle.
and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
이 정도 속도가 좀 맞는데 이 정도 속도.
Judge rips that one.
아,
He's got it.
정면이야.
And that is out number 3. Back inside Wills.
아, 더 이상 안 되지. 자, 우리 믿으면 꺼냅니다. 위버.
Luke Weaver
Now,
comes on now.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
And out number 1 on the grab. Bill Mazeroski, the next to hit. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism is shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
Late swing, fouled off.
He's mixing his pitches really well, late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can
안 돼.
elevate.
Oh, this one high
안 돼.
and deep, way back
안 돼.
there.
오우
And
씨.
in one hops the wall.
큰일 날 뻔했다. 와.
And the tying runs at second base with a
어이
double.
미쳤다 이거. 되겠다.
He was all over.
진짜 우리 팀 진짜 에이스 마무리. 이럴 땐 무조건 데빈 윌리엄스 꺼내줘야지.
Devin Williams comes on trying to close it out. Not many pitchers have it, but he'll break out a screwball from time to time. Next to hit, Mike Napoli. Yeah,
다시
that's
한 번
fouled
더.
off.
크리볼. 툭 떨어지는
Strike 2.
Well, comfortable
한
or
번 더.
not, these are the
하면서
situations closers
스크린볼.
they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water,
사연
jam, tough spot,
스크린볼.
whatever you want to call it, but this is what
그렇지.
they're going to keep.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Now batting, the right
So they're
fielder.
down to their final out. Now a chance for Roberto Clemente. There's the strike of the
아
knees.
여기서 직구. 하이패스.
And
아,
that one upstairs, ball 1. With the winning run at the plate. Yeah, the home team trying to pull it out. Swing and a miss.
바깥쪽
And the
빡창
count,
또시.
2.
그렇지.
And that's the ball game.
So much rides on each and every at bat in these 3-inning games. It's like the playoffs.
좋아. 아 방금 좀 위기였다 위기. 이거 점수 먹히면 또 미니 시즌인데 이렇게 좀 그렇네요. 자, 8승 7패로 지금 4등인데 지금 이제 넥스트 게임이 1위 캐치 1위랑 붙네. 1위 무조건 이겨야 되네. 1위를 끌어내려야 돼. 8승 4패. 특거리. 부정하지 못하겠네. 특거리인데 이번에 1등을 끌어내리면은 아주 결과가 좋죠. 잠시만 물 좀 또 오겠습니다. 금방 갔다 올게요. 금방 왔어. 목이 탄다. 목이 타. 자, 가자. 1위를 꺾어서 끌어내리자고. 이 팀한테 계속 내가 이기질 못했거든. 근데 그때는 이제 또 초보 시절.
Just about ready to go. And towing the slab here, Pedro Martinez.
Just electric stuff, Boog, and that fastball is no joke. He can move it around the zone, and it's
가보자.
not uncommon to see him pile up a decent amount of strikeouts throughout the game. He's the type of guy that allows the entire team to wake up feeling confident, knowing he's taking the mound.
마르티네즈네. 이러니까 못 이겼네 내가.
Leading things off
페드로
the
오네 페드로. 외계인.
comes up empty. That's strike two.
So hard to touch.
2 strikes.
Being at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone. Just elevate it a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter. Looks juicy. And by the time you swing, it's almost in the catcher's mitt.
Austin Wells, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that's got extra bases written all over it.
방금 서클 체인지업 느낌이었는데
And
한참
he
밑에
starts his afternoon off right with a double.
서클이 맞나?
Everything came together for him.
커브네,
The pitch was
커브.
away,
와.
and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it.
에런
Drive
던지.
it the other way.
하나
Just
올리자.
go with the pitch.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
0-1's the count.
And Judge
와,
spoils that
정확했는데.
one.
타이밍이 와 무섭네.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
타이밍 넣는데 계속 조금만 더 빨리 0.5초.
Swung out, belted. Deep. That one went back there. And that one's going to land not so much here, but here. And now they're out in front. It's 2-0. One down. And here is Cody Bellinger.
깔끔했어. 역시 벨린저.
So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
타광 타자. 요즘 시대의 타광 타자에
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect.
Bellinger goes. Pitching for a strike. Save. That's a stolen base. Bellinger leads off second with one gone in the inning. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. 0-2 now. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets to it onto first. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout. And the runner stays where he is. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
You're best when you let the game come to you. Tried to make too much happen right there. Not his best at bat.
The throw to first. That
자,
ends.
그래도 저지의 홈프런으로
And we're back. And now the right
30점을
fielder, Roberto
땄기 때문에
Clemente.
여유롭게 우리가 클레멘스가
Foul ball there. Chris, we've seen relocation take place in the Global Baseball League. The Lemurs moved away from Madagascar before landing in Lima. You think we'll ever see league expansion instead of just relocation?
Well, that's a good question, and I think I know the answer. My guess would be yes.
Foul ball still 0-2.
I think it makes sense for the league to expand. The Global Baseball League wants to live up to its name by being global. And I'm sure they're cooking up ways to expand to Antarctica or Australia sooner rather than later.
As someone who travels to these games, my vote is for Australia.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
He makes the grab, and there's one away. Ken Griffey Jr. now at the plate.
The center fielder, Ken Griffey.
In the air, field down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Griffey was an instant sensation when he burst onto the major league scene back in 1989. A sweet swinging 19-year-old kid that he got to play alongside his dad. He was a special player. Got him. 2 gone now. So 2 down now, and here is Ryan Braun. Just missed. 2 out, space is empty. Slider for a strike. Way out front for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss.
Now
Welcome
pitching.
back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Brian Abreu.
Abreu.
He has a great slider with tons of movement. The other way, Martinez. One out in the second.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
The third baseman,
Up to the plate steps DJ LeMahieu. On the ground out to short. Sends it to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. At the plate,
Batting
Paul
ninth,
O'Neill.
the right fielder, number 21, Paul O'Neill.
And that's down and away. Swung out, belted. Deep. That one way back there. And that one's going to land not so much here,
와, 이제 칠 줄
but
알겠다, 나.
here. He sends it out of here. It's 3-0. So the batting order turns over. Derek Jeter will hit next. Grounded out his first time. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
와, 이거 홈런 손맛이 기가
The
막히네.
shortstop takes the ball.
기가 막히. 자,
Line drive. That's a base hit into right field. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Showed a willingness to
자,
drive
툭하면
that
바로
pitch the
고루.
opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to
빠른
pull the
공은
ball.
타격.
He let it get deep, took the barrel.
Runner on the move. And first offering
너무
is fouled
가운데라도
off.
휘둘러 버렸네 내가. 다시 도루.
Runner goes again. Strike in there. Throw to second. Out. And welcome back to the
Leading up
ballpark.
for
Digging
Michigan,
in,
Oh,
Shohei
the designated
Ohtani.
hitter, Shohei
Clemens
Ohtani.
back to work.
자신 있게 던져.
So back in
별거 아니야.
2023, Shohei hit a home run, stole a base, and had a scoreless pitching outing in the same game. You'll never guess the last person to do it.
말이야.
Pablo
먹지
Sandoval.
마.
Oh, you're good.
I feel like I've heard that one before.
그렇지, 별거 없어,
This
별거
one
없어.
popped up. Foul ground first base side. Has room, and he makes the catch. Now it's going to be Edgar Martinez.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open, backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
And that one clips the corner.
1-1.
And a big swing and a miss.
컵으로 마무리.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. One down, base is empty.
어,
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field.
오케이.
There's 2 down. Kyle
Nice
Seager
speed.
getting ready to hit.
라이드 하나 꽂아놓고.
High fly
Oh,
ball down the
oh,
left field
나가면 안 돼,
line.
나가면 안 돼,
Back
나가면.
there.
오케이.
Pulls it in on the warning
아,
track.
좋았어요.
Pitching,
We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound,
왜
Kate
스트레스
Smith.
저지?
Just trying to keep this
재밌는
one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Wells, the leadoff batter, as he
0-1's the
swings
count.
through it for strike one. And that is cut on and missed. 0-2.
0-2
The
is
hitter
count.
early and off balance on that swing. If I'm the pitcher, I'm taking a little bit more off, see if you can get him to chase something in the dirt.
That's the third. Toss to Bagwell. And a quick out, number 1. It's
Judge.
Aaron Judge now. He's already homered here in this one.
누나 나 진짜.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
He's got one already
0-1.
tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if he pops another one here.
And that's
Oh, that's
outside.
나이스 날.
1 out, base is empty. Swings and misses. That is strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and he breaks his bat.
강만이
Mazeroski
뚫리면서.
to first.
Out.
First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third. 2 outs, base is empty. And now Cody Bellinger, 1 for 1 with a single so far. On the ground right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll
라비.
bottom of the inning. Leading off,
자,
Jeff.
체력이 없는 관계로 불펜 투입하겠습니다. 자, 여기서 또 위버. 아, 로아이 씨가 이
Jonathan
친구는 이제
Loaisiga
또
into the
슈퍼와
game.
Jonathan Loaisiga.
서클 체인지요. 근데 여기서는 또 슬러브가 능력치가 좀 높더라고.
That one down the line and foul ball. Loaisiga winds and deals. That one the other way, and that's just foul. Next offering upstairs.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
고속
The count.
싱커.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Triple digits on that last pitch. And now here is Bill Mazeroski right through there for a strike.
느린 공으로 그렇죠. 타이밍 못 잡지. 여기서 다시 빠른 공으로 호스님.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
1마일인데 치네. 자, 높은 쪽에서 또 떨어지는 슬러브. 오,
Fights
럼프
that
치네.
one away, and the count remains 0-2.
체인지업.
One down, base is empty. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Well, he saw that changeup really well. Just a little early. Still barreled it, as you see. Home run distance. Just couldn't keep it fair.
Here's the catcher, Mike Napoli. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Next offering is down low.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. 1 strike away. And that's way high. And the count's even at 2. That one just misses.
한 번 더 믿고.
And that's too high, and it's ball 4.
Oh, very close with the location right there. It's just tough to get rewarded on the call.
안 되겠다.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Devin Williams.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Now a check swing at the 1-1. Look down to first, and yes, he offered at it. And he deals. And they'll do it again. Napoli, the runner at first with 2 gone.
That's ball 2.
In the dirt, blocked. Goes to second, save. And he's into scoring position with 2 away on a wild pitch. That one misses, and the count's full. Down the line. And that will drop foul. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Hit weakly on the ground towards second. On to first, ball game.
Well, we saw a lot of good pitching and defense in this ball game. And when you have a low-scoring game, it's important.
팀을 이겼기 때문에 로저 클레멘스 승리를 올렸고 로아이 씨가 레벨업. 이거 뭐지? 실버 세이브스 아이콘. 자, 이제 3위. 3위야. 가보자. 아, 이걸로 하니까 또 타격감도 올라오고 좋네요. 이 게임이 좀 타격하는 게 좀 어렵더라고. 투수는 금방 적응했는데 타격이 너무 어려워가지고 어떡하나 싶었는데 또 이렇게 퀘스트를 깨면서 또 타격감을 찾을 수 있는 그런 게임인 것 같습니다.
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here.
타티스 주니어가 있네.
And a strike on the outside corner. And we're underway here this afternoon. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first, heading for 2. The throw into second, and it's a double to start the game.
아, 이거 초반부터 이거
Batting second, the second baseman.
Ketel Marte up to the plate.
Marte.
아, 쿠페 마르티 이
A little
Where
high
did he
front
go?
there as he swings through it.
라인업 미쳤는데 이거?
High in the air, out to right. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And he makes it up to third with 1 away. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Bryce Harper, the next to hit, the first overall pick back in 2010, and that misses. Ball 1. Swings through that one.
오, 힘 실려 있는 거
No
봐봐.
score here, but a runner at third with 1 down.
오, 좋아,
Swing
좋아.
and a miss
여기서
as he was out front that time.
빡한 거. 그렇지.
And looking.
했어. 막을 수 있어. 프리드 할 수 있어.
Here comes Aaron Judge.
저지까지 있나 여기. 뭔데 이 팀?
First offering and it just misses.
아니 저지가 왜 있냐고.
So 2 outs
안 돼, 안 돼.
with runners on the corners. Now the third baseman,
마르티네즈.
Jose Ramirez.
홈페까지.
Intentional pass coming. Base is now loaded, though it does set up a force at every base.
아, 바비 위트슨이야. 이 씨발 이팀 뭐야?
Yeah, don't need much damage
이팀
here. Just
뭔데?
a base hit. Likely will score 2.
산 넘어 산이네.
Shortstop takes the ball.
와, 뭔데 이거? 있잖아 이거.
Now 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
신중하게.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And that
Oh,
is
that-
foul.
제발.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
아니 다음 타자가 라미레즈였으면
Back here
그냥
with my pal
승부했지.
C. So here's the lefty, Justin Steele. How about a scouting report on him?
That's shortstop.
Luke, you don't always know what to expect with this guy on the mound. There are times he's really good, but that's not always the case. For me,
갔다.
Well hit. This one's got a chance.
달려.
Around first and hustling for second. And 1 pitch into the inning, it's a lead-off double.
아, 홈런은 아니지만 괜찮았어요. 비터.
And here's the catcher,
wait.
Austin Wells. And a big swing and a miss. Runner at
0-1.
second, nobody out.
줄라이드 팀퍼. 그렇지. 처음부터. 아,
Late swing, foul to the left. Man at second.
나이스 사이, 나이스 사이. 아!
Flails at that one. It's a
이거
strikeout.
속다니.
Aaron Judge
저기,
at the plate.
한 방 가자,
Outfield playing
저기.
very deep, not wanting anything over their heads.
가자.
Ground
좋아,
ball,
좋아, 좋아.
and that's through the
달려.
Runner around third on his way to the plate. He scores and they have the lead. And it's an RBI single, 1-0.
좋아.
1 down, runner at first. And here comes Bellinger.
저지, 도로 뛰자.
Judge on the run. Pitching for a strike.
그렇지.
Throw to second and great jump.
high leg kick hangs in the air, but he read it nicely. And now in scoring position to add on to this lead.
In the air, left field, down the
가라. 뛰어.
One hops the wall. Judge scores. It's 2-0.
이거지. 이거야.
Back-to-back base hits. Fastball pretty much middle,
Stanton.
and that's what you fall asleep
Stanton.
dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Here's Stanton now. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a
0-1.
ton. Bellinger, the runner at second with 1 away. And takes low for ball 1.
1-1.
실수 노려, 실수.
There's a swing and a miss.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball.
One ball,
Try to go again
two
with the
strikes.
fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Stays alive.
건드렸어요, 다행히. 자. 머리요.
2-2 the count.
나이스
Runner
트라이.
at second here, one gone.
빅투 머리요. 빅투.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
아,
So up next, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
시정.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1's the count.
Kicks and fires. That one's
Ball,
upstairs,
one strike.
ball one. 2 outs, and 1 in scoring position.
많이 떨어졌고.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
조금만 빨랐어.
And he
안
couldn't
나갔어.
hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
오, 씨, 안 나갔는데.
Top of the second. Here's Jordan Alvarez. Max Fried will go to work.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
일단 직접 냈기 때문에.
There's a strike. We talk so much about how starting pitchers prepare for their starts. I talked with Max Fried, and one of the things he told me, back in 19, he and Lucas Giolito started using MLB The Show to go over scouting reports. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Showed some really nice patience in that.
팀 모스타 팀인데 완전 미치겠다.
Fernando Cruz gets the call from the pen,
Now pitching.
and now it's William Contreras. First pitch swinging.
0-1.
Next one misses, and the count is 1-1.
1-1.
Runner at first with no outs here.
2 strikes.
오케이.
Got him swinging for the K. Flailed at a splitter in the dirt for strike 3. Jackson Merrill in the box now. Takes
와,
strike 1.
내릴 것. 내릴 것.
In the air, left field.
잡을 수 있어.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr.
공포의 1번 타자다.
Fernando Tatis Jr.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-1's the count.
Just
No,
missed.
inside. 2-1.
In the dirt.
아우.
To second, and he's
아,
out.
나이스
Come much
공구.
closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning.
Pitching.
Back now and a new arm on the mound to start the bottom of the
야,
second.
이
Drew
팀 너무 무서운
Rasmussen.
팀이다. 선수를
Pretty
내야 될
tight
거
game,
같아.
so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Mickey Mantle, the leadoff batter as he swings
0-1.
through it for strike 1. And the sweeper is off the
나이스
plate.
트라이.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
잘 맞았다.
Hit hard, base hit.
이거지.
And the leadoff man aboard.
Couldn't have timed it up any
야,
better than
느낌이
that.
좀
Got a
조금.
fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Runner takes off. Ball
Oh,
misses.
that's kicked out.
Safe
I'm
at
not
second,
safe.
and that was not close. Mantle at second with nobody out.
Oh.
Fly ball down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball.
오케이,
And that
나이스.
is downstairs. And it's
2
2-1.
balls, 1 strike.
잘 맞았는데 맞았다. 오케이, 뛰어. 이루타다.
He will score. Throws to second, but he's in there
아,
easily.
이거 잘 치는 것 같은데.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of.
Now this is through for a base hit. Around third comes LeMahieu. He's safe.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Ground might be two. Here's Marte for one. Over to first, double play. Now the number 2 hitter, Austin Wells.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
잘 맞았는데 하나
You can kiss it goodbye. And they add a run. It's 5-zip. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Jason Foley.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
2 outs, base is empty. Slider right there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
약간 페임으로 오네.
Just missed.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
거의 각이 치고 온다.
And it's even up. Cut out and miss. Struck him. Back here at PNC Park, on to the 3rd inning. Now it's the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Late with the swing there.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 1 away. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. First pitch misses. 1 out, bases. Empty, and we've got ourselves a pitching change. Luke Weaver,
and he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Out towards right center field. Mantle settles under this one, puts it away for the out. So it's their last chance in this one, and now it's Bryce Harper to the plate. He was late there, strike 1.
0-1.
They're down to their final strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game. 5-0 the final in this.
야, 우리 1등으로 진출하는 거 아이가? 이러다가 베테랑으로 좀 올려볼까? 너무 쉬운데? 와, 치존 레벨 3 카드가 레벨 3이 됐다. 양키 스타디움에서 앤디 패티. 와, 저 팀도 장난 아니네. 아까 그 팀이구나. 이 팀 좀 빡세다.
All right, ready to get underway. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Hard ground ball, base knock.
와,
So a man
여지
on
없다.
base to start the
슬픈 여지
inning.
없다.
All over that one right there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Ketel Marte in the box now. Takes strike 1.
아, 빨라.
Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. And a swing and a miss. 1 away. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's Bryce Harper. Ground ball up the middle, and that one handled. Tosses to first. Harper retired.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
수고한다.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
와!
Base hit. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
아, 벌레 달 걸.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
0-2's the count.
Struck him out
아,
looking with the
저기
off-speed stuff.
저기네.
Back for more
아,
from the
마이클
Bronx.
킹.
Now the starting
뭔가
pitcher in
해보자.
this one,
마이클 킹도
Michael
이제
King.
싱커 위주의.
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. You know, it's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be because guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count. And to opposite guys, be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
Here's the catcher, Austin Wells. This to third, Ramirez. Whips it across, and the home first moving along quickly today. To gone. Here is Aaron Judge. The outfield playing him to pull with the center fielder positioned in that left center field gap. And Judge spoils that one.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Judge waits. Swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. He's got it, and that is that. Back now in the Bronx, all set for the start of the inning. Now, Bobby Witt Jr. Off the mark there, and it's 1-0.
Witt Jr. is one of only 2 players in AL/NL history to have 20 home runs and 20 stolen bases in each of his first 2 seasons, Boo. The other player, Julio Rodriguez.
Next offering is in for a strike.
그렇지, 백도
He's
탔다.
registered 3 Ks in this one. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. And a swing and a
말해도
miss.
괜찮네.
0-1.
서브를 하나 돌려주고.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
아, 이 팀은 잘하는
He
거
was
너무 많아.
all over that one. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach. And
The throw to second, and that's 2. Back in the Bronx, bottom half of inning number 2. Here comes Cody Bellinger.
1점, 1점, 100점.
King back to work. Swings and misses at the sweeper.
0-1's the count.
Next
Ball
offering
inside,
misses,
inside.
and that's ball 1.
시고 조심해야지. 아, 시고는 또. 시고.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
No, with the shift on, hits right into it. On the run, sends it over to first.
Ouch.
Got him. Great play to keep the leadoff man off base. And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1.
And that one fouled off.
this guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
One down, base is empty. Swings and misses, struck him out.
얘 공.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
얘 서클 체인지업이랑 싱커랑 대등이 돼가지고.
Hit hard but foul off to the left.
과감하게 뒤돌자, 진짜. 빠졌다.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
자, 이러면 또 바로 도루해야죠.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper.
바뀌었다.
So they turn to
트레이닝.
their closer, Lake Trinan.
다른 공은 해준다.
And here is Mickey Mantle. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
There's the ball. Chisholm stands at second with two gone. And a swing and a miss. Third out, and that ends the frame. Back at Yankee Stadium, and now the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1's the count.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Swing and a slow roller, and it goes just foul. Pettit strikes him out with a changeup.
넌 잘 던졌다. 패티, 넌 잘 던졌어. 너희 잘못이야. 제가 너희를 불렀네 했는데.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
That one off the mark, and now it's even 1-1. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1 out, bases empty.
그렇지.
Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Here's Ketel Marte. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Next pitch is outside. 2 outs, base is empty. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hard hit left side. Sends it across the first. They get the
자, 3회다.
set for the bottom of the third. DJ LeMahieu to start it off.
보자.
LeMahieu.
This one in the
잘
center
맞았는데.
field. Merrill going back
넘어가나?
on this one. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
나는 타자였으니 넘어갔다.
Paul O'Neill
Paul
now
O'Neill.
at the plate. And delivers
That pitch is
outside.
out.
와, 에너지 많이 떨어졌어.
Nope, that's down.
와, 나이스 다이. 오케이, 나이스 다이. 좋아.
Interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you
Okay.
game-winning run to the plate. Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory.
안 돼.
Brings it in, 2 away. So they're down to their final out.
교체.
Now, pinch hitter coming on. Babe Ruth, a critical at bat in this game for him.
Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Swings and misses. And that's
0-1's
strike
the
1.
count.
잘 맞다.
Ripped on the ground to second. And that is the ball game.
These 3-inning games often come down to who scores first. They found a way to push one across and
루스를 안 넣었지 내가. 얘가 왜 여기 있냐? 이렇게 바꿔야겠다. 다시 3위로 떨어졌네. 아, 다시 루이스 힐. 좀 두드려 맞다 싶으면 바로 바꿔야겠다. 루이스. 근데 이제 이 팀이 또 하이 팀이니까 이기지 않을까?
Now it's the shortstop, Junior Caminero. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
0-2.
On the ground to third, and that chance handled. Goes across the diamond, and the first out of the game is an easy one.
아까에 비해서 너무 가볍다 선수들.
Ian Kinsler now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Inside, just missed. This one popped up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. That's off the inside corner. And that's ball 1. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
1-1.
Oh.
Warning track. Wall. And you can touch them all, baseball man.
와, 가운데 몰리니까 여기 없다
And that
좋아하고.
gives them
아,
a lead. It's 1-0.
3호 홈런이네 이제 시즌에. 아우.
2 outs, nobody on. Frank Thomas digs in now. And that one in the air center field. Mantle makes the grab, and that's
괜찮아.
back in the Bronx.
어,
And
시즌.
today's starter, Dylan Cease. What should we keep an eye on here?
anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Tap foul at the plate.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
And that's
Off the plate,
outside.
ball 1.
Ball 1.
아,
That time, and it's strike 2.
I wouldn't throw him another
1 ball,
breaking ball.
2
Try
strikes.
to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just
Chases that one out of the zone. Now 2 away. It's Aaron Judge now. Misses the sweeper.
0-1's the count.
In the air, right
이건 안타다.
field. That gets down for a hit. Around first, digging for 2. And it
달려,
gets
달려,
by
당구다,
him.
당구.
They're still chasing it as he rounds second.
와.
So a runner
안타
at
하나
third, 2
맞추면
men
되거든.
out. And here's the first baseman, Cody Bellinger. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul.
clearly hoping he could get a swing
뭔데?
and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that
와,
breaking ball.
파울이야?
Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
Swung out, belted. Deep. That one went back there, and that one's gonna land. Not so
야,
much here,
베린저.
but here, Cody Bellinger blasts one out. and they add a pair. It's 2-1. They go with one of their more experienced arms in this spot, Jason Adams.
Now pitching.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
That one fouled off. 2 out, space is empty. Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. Bench up with it, over to first. And it's back in New York. New inning getting started. Here's the third baseman, George Brett. Outside with a breaking ball. Here's a 1-1. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
On the inside corner for called strike 3. So digging in, Preston Wilson. That catches the zone for a strike. It's 0-1. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And now it's Andrew McCutchen. Swings through that.
0-1.
On the ground to the left. And foul ball. Fans another.
Now pitching.
Back now and a new arm on the mound to start the bottom of the second. Kirby Yates.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Jazz Chisholm Jr., the leadoff batter as he swings through it for strike 1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
The hitter early and off balance on that swing. If I'm the pitcher, I'm taking a little bit more off, see if you can get him to chase something in the dirt.
In the air left field. That one gets down for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside. Get that barrel.
Runner takes off. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes the grab, 1 away.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Strike in there. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No ball, 2
Yates,
strikes.
he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Out number 2. And now the right fielder, Paul O'Neill. Fought off foul. Hard on the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the catch. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Devin Williams.
And Boog, the offense needs to be ready for the screwball. It's not a pitch you see very often, so it's tough to pick up, and it's a good one.
Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss, and now 1 away. Marcell Ozuna in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Next one off the plate inside. And now 2-0. Fastball for a strike. One out, bases empty.
그리고 이거 놓치. 그리고
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Looking to get the tying run on base. Strike three, got him swinging. Coming out of the bullpen throwing beatings. Caminero at the plate with two away, swings through that one. Comes up empty, that's strike two. Williams is just one strike away. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Pretty fun little 3-inning game today. Got some runs on the board.
자, 이제 2위까지 올라왔네. 베테랑 한번 해볼까? 베테랑 한번 해보자. 자, 제리콜.
Okay, all set to go. And now the shortstop, Junior Caminero. And that one misses up and in. And with that, we're underway in the Bronx. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Pop quiz time for you, Singy. Can you tell me what year the Global Baseball League started?
Oh, man. Well, I know it was a post-war effort to share baseball with the entire world, so I'd imagine sometime in the 50s.
That one out to right. O'Neill. And it's caught for the out. You're warm, Singy. The Global Baseball League started November 5th, 1955.
There you go. I was close. Time flies when you're having fun in the GBL.
One down, base is empty. And a foul ball. Breaking ball inside. Gonna count 1-2.
Yeah.
Got him swinging. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
Wow.
Burner into the outfield for a knock. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Wow.
Rip towards third.
좋아.
Fires over to Bellinger. And now Derek Jeter.
에릭 쥐러 가자.
Check swing, and he went. That's strike one.
아, 뚝배기였는데.
Liner caught it second. And here's the catcher, Austin Wells.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play. Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Next offering way upstairs.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
오케이,
That
오케이,
one
나이스.
missing low.
오, 건드렸어.
Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next.
아, 속았다.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Bench up with it. Over to first. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike.
아,
This to third. Brett fires over to first. Second inning set to go. And now it's going to be George Brett. Swing and blast one down the line. It's gone if it's fair, but it hooks foul.
Clearly hoping he can get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
홈런 뒤에 뭐?
That's off the mark. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
홈런 뒤에 뭐라고?
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
와,
Foul ball still a 1-2 count. In the air, out towards left center, and there's one down. Preston Wilson will hit next. Slice to right, fair ball. Here comes the throw. Not gonna get him. He's in there.
와, 이거 너클
Well,
커브
clearly
이거
he was ready to hit right there.
기가
Nice
막히게
job of driving
치네.
that pitch the other way on a
되게
run. You know,
막히다.
hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it
Yeah,
doesn't
맞아.
always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone.
Got it. And now
자, 바꾸자. 잘했어. 데리고 잘했어. 여기서 커즌스로 가겠습니다.
2 gone. Now on the bump, Jake Cousins.
Now pitching.
And now Johnny Bench. That one a little bit high. No score here in the second. And there's a strike.
1-1.
And fouled off.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is
와,
open.
이거 친다고? 안
In the
돼.
air right side.
Oh.
And it's a
Oh.
foul
다행이다.
ball. The pitch.
그렇지.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder.
진짜.
Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx.
The
Bottom of the
first baseman,
second.
Bellinger.
Bellinger up to hit.
Bellinger.
맞아.
Buchholz back to work. Hit hard on the ground to the right side. He'll do it himself. That's one out the bottom of the second.
Batting fifth.
So
the
now the
designated
DH
hitter,
spot.
Babe
Babe Ruth.
Ruth.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
0-2.
One out, bases empty. Lined into right. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there are 2 down.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way bad.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. at the plate now as he chases
0-1's
after
the
that
count.
one. Check swing, and he went. And that is strike
No
2.
balls, 2 strikes.
Ball 1 there.
That's a really good
1 ball,
job of laying
2
off the
strikes.
0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though.
And that's how
Hold
they
on,
get their
hold on.
first base runner of the
바로
game.
도로 뛰죠.
Mickey Mantle getting ready to hit.
These types of mistakes usually turn out to be costly this late in the ball.
Runner on the goal.
아,
And that is out of play.
밑에 공이 아니었어. 나 도로.
Runner on the go again. That
가자.
was absolutely
제대로
belted.
맞다.
Way back there. You can kiss it goodbye. He muscles that one out the opposite way. It's 2-0. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Jason Adams.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's DJ LeMahieu, and a big swing and a miss.
0-1.
Inside,
ball one.
and that is ball one. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
Ooh,
1 ball,
Baia.
2
You
strikes.
gotta remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Back now in the Bronx. Top half of the third inning. Here's Marcell Ozuna. New arm out of the bullpen, Luke Weaver.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Inside, ball
Missing inside, and 1-1.
오,
Swings through that one for strike two.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
바로 교체. 우리의 마무리, 특급 마무리.
So they turn to their closer, Devin Williams.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
One down, base is empty. That one pushed foul. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
이러면 안 되는데.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
There's the strike, 95 of that one. Swing and a pop-up. Jeter. That's out number 2. So it's their last chance in this one. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. That one a little bit high. Ball 1. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1-1.
And a big swing and a miss. Caminero leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Got him, and that's the ball game.
In a 3-inning game, a 2-0 win can...
손이 땀난다.
Just about ready to go and towing the slab, Roger Clemens.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And that's the first out. Ken Griffey Jr. batting with one down, takes a strike. In the air, right field, O'Neill. And makes the grab. And a couple of quick outs. Ryan Braun now at the plate. Right through there for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Back at Yankee Stadium. And the batter will be the shortstop, Derek Jeter. That one ripped right center field. Clemente on the run. And that one hops the wall. Now around second, going for third. The relay throw. In there safely.
Waste no time there. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Runner at third, nobody out. Here's the catcher, Austin Wells.
0-1.
Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Line drive to short and caught.
이렇게 잘
Out
맞은
of
게
the inning because it keeps the runner at third. They don't score on the play, and that was the goal. Now you have to do it a few more times before you're completely out of this jam.
Aaron Judge swings through it for strike one. That's outside. And the count is 1-1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. And it's through for a hit. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders.
Judge on the run. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Runner goes again. And that one fouled off. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Next is the designated hitter, Babe Ruth. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because Judge on the run. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Out. Back here in New York, now at the plate, Shohei Ohtani.
The designated hitter, Shohei
Clemens back to work. Base hit into right center. Now he turns and heads for second. Here comes the throw. And it's a leadoff double for their first hit of the game.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Fly ball center field. Mantle. Balls it in, and there's one away.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at-bat.
Kyle Seager in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Runner breaks for third. Pitch is high.
아니,
Throw to
뭔데
third,
왜
and
이래?
he's in there easily.
개빠르다 미친 거야
The
이거.
tying run is now only 90 feet away.
와, 오타니 이거 사기고.
Next offering upstairs. Ohtani stands at third with one gone in the inning.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boo. The last one wasn't even close.
Stepping in, Jeff Bagwell. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot.
Runner on the move, swing and a miss. Safe at second, and that was not close.
커브. 떨. 떨.
Foul ball, it
앉아봐,
stays
앉아봐.
0-2. One down, runners at second and third.
That's a
초과라
ball.
제발.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count.
그렇지.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
자, 여기서 바로 바꾸겠습니다. 와, 장난 아니네. 여기서 로아이씨가
So two down, Jonathan Loaisiga taking over on the mound.
All they need from him right here is one out.
Oh,
But
pitcher,
that's
이기를
easier said
벗어나야지.
than done for sure. Lots of pressure with two runners in scoring position. He does have the one open base to work with if needed.
Inside just missed. Swing and a ground ball.
뭐하노?
They score a run thanks to the infield single.
3루.
So two outs with runners on the corners. Napoli, the next to hit. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss.
잘
Struck him
막았는데.
out.
괜찮아,
Back
선수
now, and a new
내보자.
arm in the mound to start the bottom of the second.
선수
Aroldis
선수만이 봐.
Chapman.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think that's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
And that one fouled off. And now the lefty. And ball one.
누가?
Swing and a miss. 1 and 2.
That was straight
One ball.
queso right there.
Cuts
왜
and
누가?
misses. It's a strikeout. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. There's a swing and a miss.
0-1.
차려. 뛸수 있어. 아까도 쳤잖아.
And strike 2.
He got away with one there, but
No
he
ball,
knows
2
he
strikes.
can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Just off
watch
the
out.
outside part of the plate.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
아,
3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's the center fielder, Mickey Mantle. Pitch
1-0.
misses.
Nice,
1-0. And that one hit 97 on the
I
gun.
got a
It
ball.
might
One
be
strike.
time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
됐다.
Line
오케이,
drive,
오케이.
base hit. And that keeps the inning
자, 일단
alive.
발이 빠르니까 이루를 훔치고 안타 하나 쳐서 득점할 수 있는 그런 패턴을
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit.
Runner takes off. Pitch misses.
나이스. 오케이.
And that's a stolen base.
자,
Not
볼도 하나
even
얻었고
close.
우리도 한번
And the
했고
go-ahead
자,
run
여기서
is
안타
now
하나
in
찍는다.
scoring position.
레메유 가자.
That one hooked
아우.
foul.
빨리 쳤어. 아우.
Fouled off down the right side.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
잘친 것
One got
같은데.
belted. Clemente. Long
그렇지,
run.
그렇지, 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 그렇지.
That's good
굉장히
for the bench, so
좋다.
it's an automatic double. And a run comes in to score. Good pitcher on here.
자,
Lee
바로
Smith.
바꾸죠.
And that's a big potential run out there in second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the
잘
outfield.
맞았다.
This one swung on
잘
and
맞았다.
way back
간다.
there. You can kiss it goodbye. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 4-1.
굿바이.
So the lineup flips over. Derek Jeter digs in now.
그렇지.
And that's ripped into left. Base hit. And that extends the inning.
리턴은 또 이루를 훔쳐야죠.
Now the number 2 hitter, Austin Wells. 0 for 1 so far.
다른 공은 휘두르고.
Runner on the go.
아,
Swing and a
씨.
miss.
하지만
And
세이프.
safe. It's a stolen base.
아, 까비.
And it's fouled away. Runner at second, 2 down. Popped up to the left, into foul ground,
나가라.
and that will end the inning. Back in the Bronx, on to the 3rd inning. Now it's the right fielder, Roberto Clemente. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1. In the air, out towards right center. O'Neill makes the grab, 1 down. And the batter now, Ken Griffey Jr. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Headed towards the corner.
오, 뛰어서 나가고.
And that is a foul ball. 1 down, base is empty.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Now only 1 out remaining. So digging in, Ryan Braun. Missed with a changeup, and that's ball 1. That one missing inside.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Hit to right, and that should do it. Pulls it in, and that's the ball game.
I don't care if you're a top team or you're a middle-of-the-pack team.
아, 요거 재밌네. 타격이 되니까 더 재밌네. 원래 던지는 것도 이거 되게 손맛 있고 재밌거든요. 근데 와, 이거 장타 때릴 때마다 맞는 게 뭐지? 오, 리스미스 주는 거네. 미션 깨서. 오케이. 베테랑 할만하네. 백스트리트 선발. 자, 여기서
Ready to go? Now a chance for Roberto Clemente. Outside.
Nope. Outside.
And away we go this afternoon. Here comes a pitch.
Aye.
The schedule is always a topic in the GBL. How can it not be? You play 28 games against 7 other teams, and the top 4 advance to the postseason.
Exactly. 8 teams, and you play the other 7 teams 4 times for a total of 28 games.
To the batter now, Ken Griffey Jr.
Man, that's such a tough call for the umpire in real time, especially since those lines are not made of chalk the way they used to be. He got it right, though.
What's the impact of this type of schedule?
Well, you don't get many extra chances, that's for sure, and you can't have a bad series against a bad team and figure you'll just make it up later.
Now here is Ryan Braun. And that's in for a strike. It kind of sounds like you're saying this format feels like the playoffs right from the start of the season.
It does, Boog. And
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there.
Wow.
On its way. Gone. And they jump out front. It's 1-0. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish.
한이 나가 지금.
First pitch, not close. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, he got away with the mistake right there. A curveball that backed up a little bit, stayed high in the zone. You won't want to throw that one again.
In the air to left down the line. And that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the shortstop, Derek Jeter. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
0-1's the count.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
Throughout history, the fastball down has been the most successful pitch. Guys can handle a little bit better these days, but they, of course, still prefer something belt high.
One away. Austin Wells
Batting second,
getting ready
the
to
catcher,
hit.
Austin Wells.
The
아,
other
또 민
way.
맞았어. 아, 타이밍이 늦었어요.
Fires to first in time. And now big
Batting
number
third,
99,
number
Aaron
98,
Judge.
Aaron Judge.
잘 맞았는
Here's a high
것
fly ball out to
같은데.
center.
버렸네.
Junior makes the catch. Back at Yankee Stadium. Now the third baseman, Edgar Martinez. First pitch, and he just misses. And another
That ball
ball.
went out.
Just
down.
missed. That's in for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
3-2.
Goes down looking.
와, 이렇게.
So they bring on the veteran, Fernando Cruz.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Strike two.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And there's a ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Mantle. Hauls it in for the out. And there are 2 outs. And now the first baseman, Jeff Bagwell. Lifted in the air, right field. Stretches out and hauls it in. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Cody Bellinger.
아,
Right
비
side.
맞았다.
Mazeroski throw on to first. 1 up, 1 down. At the plate, Babe Ruth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another
아,
ground
뭐
ball.
정면으로
Good
나가냐.
execution.
Toss to Bagwell. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And a big swing and a miss.
So hard to touch.
0-1.
I mean, at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing
0-2
that
at the
part
count.
of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it
1
for a
ball,
good while as a
2
hitter.
strikes.
Looks juicy, and by the time you swing, it's almost in the catcher's mitt.
Out to center. Griffey gets under it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the second baseman, Bill Mazeroski. Fastball for a strike at 95. Next offering is fouled back. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 1 out. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. And there's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. And now the right fielder, Roberto Clemente. Swings through that one.
0-1's the count.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief.
Swings through it. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Billy Wagner.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
Mickey Mantle swings through it for strike one.
소수는 97에서 101만이네. 겁나 빠르네.
Ball, that's in.
소수 한번 노려볼까?
A little out front there as he swings through it.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
와, 슈퍼다.
Looking to get the tying run on base. He goes down looking. And now it's DJ LeMahieu digging in. Late swing, fouled off.
아, 왜
Swing and a
이러겠어?
miss. And the count is 0-2.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Pulls it down
와,
and it's 2
시간이
gone.
있는데.
So they're down to their final out. And here is Paul O'Neill. Chris, he's currently the team leader in OPS. Lifted to left, and this should do it. This one is over.
They say a solo shot.
아, 1분 한방 이래야 되나? 역시 야구 몰라요. 콘캐스트 쇼다운 이거는 뭘 올려주는 건지 모르겠네. 희한하네. 확실히 캐스트가 너무 많아요. 나쁘지 않은데 도쿄 시리즈 이거도 캐스트네. 그리고 스프링 브레이크아웃 이런 애들 모아가지고 이제 또 공짜로 받아서 이걸 또 교환해가지고 또 좋은 애들로 바꾸고 그런 건 참 좋은 것 같습니다. 게임 자체가 건전하고. 난 이거 해서 받아먹었거든. 아, 여기 뭐 많네. 걸 스트라이크 삼진 아웃을 잡으면서 계속 깨는 거거든요. 이건 또 이런 식으로 퀘스트가 다 연계되어 있어가지고 진짜 게임이 진짜 콘텐츠가 장난이 아니네. 지금 이 다이아몬드 DD 모드에서만 지금 이 정도 콘텐츠니까 대단합니다. 자, 오늘 방송은 여기까지 하겠습니다. 자, 또 목요일 날 뵙도록 하겠습니다. 바이.